What's up everyone? Welcome to another Early Access Monday video with Mean Gene.
Get happy, be funny.
I'm Mean Gene, and in this series, I pick an early access game and play it to the best of my ability for 1 hour to review my experience to see if I would continue playing the game longer in the future. Piworld is a survival game. You are dropped into a world with very basic instructions, and the goal is to survive and flourish within that world. The player collects items such as sticks, leaves, stones, and many others to help the player craft equipment, and then later upgrade that equipment to higher and more efficient levels. I attempted to go into this blindly, even though the game offers a wiki page for new players to learn a couple of the basics. How difficult could it be, I asked myself, having played quite a few survival titles from Minecraft, Valheim, Palworld, and games like that. In terms of clarity of objective, I was lost. I knew I needed basic materials, so I went ahead and started collecting sticks and leaves, knowing they will come in handy. After being lost for a while, I found the crafting menu. Seeing that there were wooden items I could craft, I decided to go for it and crafted myself an axe. I also noticed the pickaxe was available, so I had to craft one immediately, knowing that stone would surely be an important item. With my new axe and pickaxe, I could go around collecting items at a much faster rate. Only one problem, I was having difficulties finding trees. I spent many minutes walking all around the map until I finally found a patch with some trees and one stone. I couldn't find any more stone no matter how much I looked around. I spent almost 10 minutes walking around until I finally found a significant amount of stone. I couldn't let that opportunity go to waste, so I collected as much as I could. What's next? I asked myself, as there wasn't any clear instruction of how to build a base or start any farming. This is where I decided to take a look at that wiki page. Turns out I should have just looked there in the first place, and it would have saved me a lot of wandering around. Turns out I was doing well. The only thing I hadn't started was building a shelter. The guide says that new players should build a rudimentary tent as a start. The guide also points out that this game is PvP, and players can come into your world to destroy your shelter and fight you. Along with the tent, you could build a chest for storage, a furnace to smelt some ores, you could build a little fireplace, and a bunch of other stuff too. Seemed like I was getting a pretty good idea of how this game works, so the last thing I wanted to do was check out the city area that I visited a few times during this play session. It was cool to see a few NPCs running around the town, as well as a few slime enemies. I walked into a few buildings, but it didn't seem like there was a lot of function for them yet. I'm thinking that as the game continues to be updated, we can expect the buildings to begin serving a larger purpose. I'm looking forward to seeing how this game progresses as the developers continue working on it. I'm definitely looking forward to the full release. I think this could be a fun co-op PvP experience in the future. My name is Mean Gene with Happy Funny Game Time. Thank you for watching. See you next week for another Early Access Monday video.